What is up, you guys? Vladdy B here with another video. Today you won't see my face, but you will see this cool interesting software that I found that I think will help me a lot with running my business more smoothly. The website is called notion.so, but if you type in notion.com, it's also gonna take you to the same website.com, and it just changes it on its own to SO and goes into this website here. So I've been working on the free version of this, and I've used up, they call it blocks, but I've used up 98% of this already, and I can see that I can benefit from this software. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually upgrade to the full plan. But before I do that, I just want to show you why I think this would be a really good addition to your company. And you can use other software. There are a lot of other softwares out there. What I used to use before is just Google Drive, and Google Drive was sufficient for me. But as the company grows and you have more people, more systems in place, you start to realize that okay, you need to grow, you need to have a better system in place. Here's what it's for. So here you create any kind of company information that you have that you want to share potentially with your team. You can put it in here, and you can adjust and modify everything. So you can put emoji, maybe something related to office, kind of customize it to make it prettier if you want. I personally don't care for that as much as I care for the actual content of this. So what I put in here is important dates, and I'm not expanding any of the things because it's my business, so it's to keep it private. I just changed the company name here for privacy purposes. However, you can see that I have important dates. Let's say if you have a fleet, for example, you have multiple vehicles in the business, you have to keep track of those vehicles. You have to make sure that all the registrations are done on time, all the oil changes are done on time. So this could actually be a separate thing. So I would go ahead and I would create another one. I would create another workspace, and I will call it fleet management, and then I would just start typing the fleet, let's say the fleet management system, and here we would have important dates, we would have vehicle registration, we can have oil changes, and you can create a folder. So within this folder now I can create another page, right? So I'm creating a page within a page. So if I'm gonna call this oil changes, you see how over here, so under fleet it created another page, and then I can create more pages under this page, and so on. So this is how this thing works. So fleet management, I have sales, where I put all my sales trainings and sales files and documents in there. I have scripts. So for example, if I have a call center in my company, if you have a call center in your company, you want to have certain specific scripts that people can look up. And then what I can do, let me finish with the fleet because I'm already giving an example. As I create this, you have those options here, but I can also share. And what I can do is I can share to web. For example, if I want to make sure that whoever I share it with cannot edit it or duplicate it, I just unselect this. I can allow editing if I want to. It depends who I share it with. I can allow comments, just like in Google Drive. But this is just more organized. I found this to be much more organized and more options, and it's faster because in Google Drive, to be honest, creating files and folders and all that stuff takes a few extra seconds on each step, and those seconds do add up. So right now, if I want to share this page with someone, I just copy this link and I send this link to whoever I want to see this specific page, and then they will not be able to see anything else. They will just be able to see this. So if I'm creating a page, it's going to be called my technicians. I already have technician training, so let's give an example of this technician training. I don't think I've worked on it much. So I have installation quality control here. Again, I've used up 98, at this point 99%, so you can see that those are blocks. So I've used a bunch of blocks already, and I do need to upgrade right away. Let's say I'm going to delete this in technician training. So what if I hire a new technician? Now I want to give them my training, access to my training. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this link. I'm going to click share to web. I'm going to make sure they can't duplicate it. Just if anyone wants to copy stuff, they will. There is nothing stopping them from just copying it manually, but it just takes away their ability to be able to select it and copy and paste it that way. So that's one thing you can do here. And as you can see, so I have scripts, KPIs, which are key performance indicators. So in this folder, I'm going to have all my different positions that I have in my company. Each position has its own KPIs, and I'm going to put that in there. Inventory control system is my system to control, obviously, my parts, my stock, my warehouse. This is I have position manuals and I have regular manuals. So here's an example. I'm sharing with you my manuals. So I have a follow-up system. So existing customers, you need to follow up with them. I have an extended warranty program with JB warranty. If you know, you know. Installation sold form, it's something that my technicians have to fill out when they sell an installation. Wells Fargo financing is one of the options for financing that my company offers. Service Titan is the software that I use. I will create a video for in the future on how to use that. It's pretty useful. Equipment registration, some mixed stuff, common repairs, and city inspection by jurisdiction. And each one of those has, of course, items inside. So you can expand and you can share a specific folder, or you can share the whole thing. So I can either share the whole thing, or I can share any individual item within this. And then position manuals. Position manuals are, in other words, job descriptions. So, and I can share that with you because my work here is not completed yet. Basically sharing a little bit of business system here with you. So you have manuals, how to do stuff, and then we have such positions. So you have a dispatcher, we have installer, service manager, customer service representative, parts driver. There's also, of course, a technician that's supposed to be here. I would even call it job description. Let's say if I hire a new dispatcher, well, I'm gonna share this file with that person. They're gonna be able to read it. It's of course a good way to also give them a physical copy. I always give a physical copy and then they have to read it and sign it. But this is a good copy to have even for yourself. Let's say you run out of physical copies, well, you need more. Instead of looking for it all over the place, you can just go into the software here, go into quick find, job descriptions. Okay, so I start typing and it shows up, and I click on here and it opens up. What if I want to look up for dispatch? So I look up dispatch and it's right there. What if I want to look up scripts? So I have my scripts here. This is how that works. Very useful and saves a lot of time. Another cool thing about the software, which Google Drive definitely doesn't have, is you can set reminders. And I think it's only available in the paid version of it. So remember I talked about the important dates. For example, my fleet management, my oil changes, vehicle registrations. It takes some time to practice with it and figure out how to make it work properly for yourself. And here are the plans, how much it costs. I'm not promoting this software in particular. I'm just sharing what I'm planning on using, and I'm gonna end up buying probably the yearly because I'm gonna end up using it. And it's only $8 per month, so it's just like your Netflix, except this will make me money because it's gonna make my business more efficient, while Netflix is just sitting there and wasting your time. So you guys, this was my quick input into hopefully giving you something that can help you with improving your business, helping you grow faster, and making it more organized. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other software that you like in particular, or whether you liked this one that I'm showing you. Definitely would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Check out my other videos. Check out some free stocks on Robinhood and Webull. I'll leave some links below as well, and I will see you in the next video.